Hello, today I will read Genesis chapter 35. In chapter 34 we saw that Dinah was violated by Shechem in Romania translation, and her brothers Simeon and Levi told them to circumcise every man from their people, and after that they told them that if they are doing this, they will let Dinah as a wife to Shechem and so on. But they took the swords and killed every man from their city. Okay, now let's continue with chapter 35. Then God said to Jacob, "Go up to Bethel and settle there, and build an altar there to God, who appeared to you when you were fleeing from your brother Esau." So Jacob said to his household and to all who were with him, Get rid of the foreign gods you have with you, and purify yourself and change your clothes. Then come, let's go up to Bethel, where I build an altar to God, who answered me in the day of my distress, and who has been with me wherever I have gone. Maybe they were if they were staying just there, maybe enemies would come, other enemies, other cities, but God told them to go to Bethel. So they gave Jacob all the foreign gods they had and the rings in their ears. And Jacob buried them under the oak at Shechem. Then they set out, and the terror of God fell upon the towns all around them, so that no one pursued them. God was there with them, and they didn't have had the chance to attack Jacob, because God was there, and terror of God fell upon the towns all around them, so that no one pursued them. So Simeon and Levi, did they do a good thing or a bad thing? It was good. But Jacob was a bit afraid. Isaac maybe too. Abraham maybe too. They believed in God, but they were not already ready to fight, to take the country as their own, as God promised. So okay, Jacob and all the people with him came to Luz, that is Bethel, in the land of Canaan. There he built an altar, and he called the place El Bethel, because it was there that God revealed himself to him when he was fleeing from his brother. Now Deborah, Rebekah's nurse, died and was buried under the oak below Bethel. So it was named Alon Bakut. So Rebekah's nurse still lived. Isaac when he was 40, no, 40, 40 and few, I think for 40 years old, Rebecca died. But look, that Deborah, Rebecca's nurse, was still living until now. So it was named Alon Bakut. What is that meaning? I don't know. After Jacob returned from Padan Aram, God appeared to him again and blessed him. God said to him, "Your name is Jacob, but you will no longer be called Jacob. Your name will be Israel." So he named him Israel. And God said to him, "I am God Almighty. Be fruitful and increase in number. A nation and a community of nations will come from you, and kings will come from your body. The land I gave to Abraham and Isaac I also give to you, and I will give this land to your descendants after you." Then God went up from him at the place where he had talked with him. Because it was about Jacob's descendants more than the others. When God promised to Abraham and to Isaac, Jacob set up a stone pillar at the place where God had talked with him, and he poured out a drink offering on it. He also poured oil on it. Jacob called the place where God had talked with him Bethel. It was very nice to put a pillar, to put something to memorize that there God had talked with you. That God made a miracle there, another pillar, or a fountain or something, a reminder. Then they moved on from Bethel. While they were still some distance from Ephrath, Rachel began to give birth and had great difficulty. And as she was having a great difficulty in childbirth, the midwife said to her, "Don't be afraid, for you have another son." As she breathed the last, for she was dying, she named her son Ben-Omni. But his father named him Benjamin. My name is Benjamin too, Phineas, but Benjamin too. So Rachel died and was buried on the way to Ephrath, that is Bethlehem. Over her tomb Jacob set up a pillar, and to this day that pillar marks Rachel's tomb. Israel moved on again and pitched his tent beyond Migdal Eder. While Israel was living in that region, Reuben went in and slept with his father's concubine Bilhah. Oh, and Israel heard of it. Whoa, what happened there? It was not good at all. But Israel or Jacob, it was not okay that he had more than one wife. 2 wives and 2 concubines. The servants of Leah and the maid servant of Leah and the maid servant of Rachel. Bilhah was maidservant of, I don't know, of Leah, I think, or Bilhah was of Rachel, the concubine of Rachel. So after Rachel died, that concubine was, that maidservant was a bit free, was not a maidservant to anyone anymore. And look at what happened. Reuben slept with her. Bilhah, and Israel heard of it. Jacob had 12 sons. The sons of Leah, Reuben, the firstborn of Jacob, Simeon, Levi, Judah, Issachar, and Zebulun. Issachar. The sons of Rachel, Joseph and Benjamin. The sons of Rachel, maidservant Bilhah, Dan and Naphtali. The sons of Leah, maidservant Zilpah, Gad and Asher. These were the sons of Jacob who were born to him in Padan Aram. So Benjamin was born from Bethel to Ephrath. Jacob came home to his father Isaac in Mamre, near Kiryat Arba, that is Hebron, where Abraham and Isaac had stayed. Isaac lived 180 years. Then he breathed his last and died, and was gathered to his people, old and full of years. And his sons Esau and Jacob buried him. So Esau and Jacob, they met again. I don't know. Oh, Jacob was born. Isaac was born in. Here I wrote already in 2049, and he died in 2129, when Jacob had 120. And we see that Benjamin was born already. In 229, he was already born. Maybe 2229. Benjamin was already born. God bless me, enlighten me in the next chapter too, and if God wants, you will see me there too. If we can learn something from this chapter is that we must not it is not okay to we will see what will happen. At first to have concubine and more than one wife, and after to it's not okay to share your bed to anyone, only with your wife if you are a man, and your husband if you are a woman. God bless you all. Goodbye.